Ridge Wallet is one of the largest e-commerce players in the space, and they've been dominating for years and years and years. And in this video, I'm going to break down their funnel, how they're generating 8 figures a year on their e-commerce channel by selling products like wallets, luggage, men's rings, even chargers. What was once a wallet brand, they've now expanded their product line. So let's dive into this funnel hack of Ridge Wallet and walk you through exactly how they're scaling so fast and continue to crush it year after year. So when we go to the homepage, it's pretty straightforward. As you can see, a homepage really has to accomplish a few things: introduce people to the brand and give them all the opportunities to ultimately purchase. Since they were once a wallet brand, you can see now they've expanded their product lineup. So their homepage really tells the whole story. Welcome to the Heritage Edition. Up at the top, they're communicating a new collection here with leather. They have the different categories of products to buy. So wallets being the best seller, men's rings, travel kits, and then tech bundles. Down here, they're highlighting a few different products, their 90s capsules, some cool designs that they have, atomic purple, and then you can shop by collection. So different collections that have recently came out. Down here, they have a product call out for their battery pack. And then down here, you have shop by product. So really the whole purpose of the homepage, when you come to ridge.com, your goal when you have multiple SKUs is to show them as easy as possible all the different options and how they can easily check out. Now the checkout process is very straightforward. Basically right here is when you add to cart, they do tons and tons of upsells, right? So as you can see here, we added a purple Ridge power bank to cart. You can see they immediately give upsells with the Find My compatible card here. And they also have 30% off certain accessories. So different accessories here. The whole point is they're maximizing AOV. Now, one difficulty that I know this brand has, this isn't a supplement. This isn't a consumable. So what they have to do is maximize front end average order value. That's how they're able to scale their ads and be profitable no matter how aggressively they scale on ads. So here they have the upsells. Throughout the whole checkout process, they're adding complimentary options, complimentary items that you can increase that cart value and ultimately buy. Down here, checkout page, pretty straightforward. You can see that they have the checkout, they still have a call to action upsell. Literally every step of the checkout process, they have upsells that you can easily add to cart, which makes it super seamless. So if you sell tech, if you sell one product stores, or if there's not a lifetime value component, how can you maximize average order value on the front end? That is the biggest focus when we're working with brands like this. Now let's take a look at some of the emails that they sent. So we opted into their emails and want to see, okay, well, what's the messaging? How are they communicating the brand? So the welcome flow, as well as some of the emails that we got after, which might be a combination of abandoned cart, browse abandonment, etc. So as you can see, the welcome flow is very straightforward. What they're doing here is they're welcoming you to Ridge and upgrading every day with 30% back. Now, the 30% back is a great strategy because it's not 30% off, it's 30% cash back, which I assume can be applied to future purchases, right? So the whole strategy here is they're not just doing a discount, they're doing cash back to buy other products on the store, which is extremely powerful. So at 30%, you see 30% back, that's like, oh my God, that's a big steal. But in reality, the whole goal is to maximize the customer lifetime value and the time to the second purchase. Here you can see on the welcome flow, they give the offer nice and bold, strong headline. They give that get 30% back offer. They then break down the product. What is the actual product? Comparing their wallet versus the conventional big, thick leather wallet. They show this beautiful images of all the layers and the sophistication of their product as well. Bundle and save, and then they show probably some best sellers, some different options we can buy now. Down here, they even expand further a little bit more with the founder story, father and son, right? They want to get people bought into the brand, and people buy from people. So we always recommend when you build out a welcome series, tell the story behind the brand when applicable. It definitely helps you connect with your customers. All right, right here, after 48 hours, we got an email, our most popular upgrade, take up to $65 off the MagSafe collection. Basically here, we have MagSafe wallets, basically connected to your phone, MagSafe options, as well as AirTag quality. So they're really educating you on the product lineup, and they're giving you incentives to buy more. This is very important. They're trying to maximize cart value. I can't say that enough. So take up to $65 off with the MagSafe collection. Then we get a social proof driven email, 100,000 plus 5-star reviews and counting. I wish I switched sooner. There's a reason 5 million customers trust Ridge. So when we get someone into their welcome series, we always want to communicate social proof, reviews, testimonials, break down objections. And then right here, get 30% back on premium styles. More reviews down here, 100,000 plus reviews, all the stars. Again, really incentivizing or really communicating the social proof element here. Now, what I like, and this is what we've done with a lot of our brands, is implement plain text emails into our strategy. This looks like a very personal email from Austin on the product team. Hey, Austin from the product team. Honestly, leather has always been our biggest challenge. It's not hard to see that we're more into the carbon fiber. So they're talking about this new release, this new collection, which is that Heritage Edition, which has leather elements, which is a new feature. When we started working on Heritage Edition, the brief was simple: do leather the right way or don't do it at all. I want this wallet to tell your story, the kind of leather that develops character over time, gets richer, breaks in, changes with you, inspired by classic American leather goods, but built on the most refined ridge wallet we've ever made. Oil wax, so this is great copy, right? The frame is coming from the product team. So it's coming from the people actually working on the product and then breaking down the sophistication and some great copy around that product. It took a while to get here. I think it was worth the wait. Can't wait to see what you think. Check it out here. These simple emails absolutely crush. And when you have the ability to sprinkle in some plain text emails, absolutely do it. We probably send like 10 to 20% of our emails. We sprinkle in some plain text inside our flows, inside of campaigns, because they look really authentic. So when applicable, definitely try to implement some plain text emails into your strategy. All right, here's more emails. Email number 5. We got looks like maybe we added the Ridge Wallet carbon fiber to our cart and then get 99-day free returns and lifetime warranty. So breaking down objections, again, pointing them to the product that maybe we're looking at and then showcasing other products as well. Claim your 30% back. This is just reminding us to get back to cart. Here's another one. Heads up, your 30% cash back ends soon, right? So if you haven't claimed that offer as you go through the sequence, we add urgency here. So with the welcome offer, we give them the welcome offer. And then in our welcome series, we want to add that sense of urgency to remind them to come back and claim this offer now. And the last call for 30% back on your order, ending soon, right? Scarcity, scarcity, urgency, urgency. And then down here is a few campaigns that we got. And I really like the look of these. They're very simplistic. They let the creative really do the communication. Like, they have amazing creative. And I would even imagine that a lot of these assets can be produced through AI at this point. So right here, say hello to 2.0, Shop Ridge 2.0, lighter, slightly weighted perfectly, or perfected. Okay, I totally misread that. Obviously, they're talking about the newest, the best wallet that they released, comparing it to old models. Again, really breaking down the tech, right? When you have something that might be boring, like a wallet, if you think of a wallet, you think a wallet's like boring. How do we make this really sophisticated and really stack how sophisticated this product is? Built for life, with a warranty as well, all communicating great marketing on communicating this collection or its new launch. Going fast, restocked and already running low. The magnetic power bank sold out in launch, and this restocks is a restock email, showing that these go fast, order now, etc. Some good creatives. And then down here, you have this cool like call out of this design that they have. 1 power bank, 5 ways to charge. Boom, boom, boom. Exactly how the product works. Then right here, get 30% back on limited edition, right? They are heavy on the sales with their emails, which is totally fine. It probably absolutely crushes for them because they're really trying to push people over the edge and ultimately buy. Now, a lot of the email strategy is focused on acquisition. That means that a lot of the people that are coming through your site, maybe they opt into the email, they're not ready to buy. This isn't like a supplement or a consumable where you're trying to like upsell them or build a subscription journey, which is like some of the other audits that we've done or some of the funnel hacks that we've done is we showed how we maximize lifetime value. In this situation, they're very focused on reducing their acquisition costs. So email is powerful because it can reduce your acquisition costs and also increase your lifetime value. Because of course, if someone buys, I want to get these emails and I potentially want to buy more. Maybe I buy a wallet, then I buy a power bank, right? This is the whole strategy and why they're sending such consistent, solid emails here. Atomic Purple Bank, right? New design, limited edition. This looks like it's a collaboration with MKBHD, which is a tech YouTuber, right? Power that keeps up, Marcus Brownlee. So they are collaborating with creators who at this point, he's more of a celebrity in the YouTube space, collaborating with them, releasing their own patterns and designs that not only brings in their audience, but honestly, this is as a standalone product is really cool looking and then adds a stamp of approval from someone that is trusted in the space. Again, breaks down the different products, another cool image of the MagSafe bank here. Now let's talk about the ad library. Now they are constantly running hundreds and hundreds of ads at any given time. Now it's interesting because a lot of their ads are statics and stills, which with a product like this, really beautiful creative with simple text and copy goes an extremely long way. You can see basically on their ads right now, they still do a lot of focus on the wallets, but they're also pushing a lot of their power banks as well as some rings for men where they're communicating, another product in their lineup. So they really have this amazing brand at this point where they release tech and accessories for men that are historically kind of boring, like a ring, a wallet, and they're making it really cool, really sexy, really sophisticated, right? So it's how can you use design? How can you use advertising? How can you use creative to really elevate your brand? And they do that perfectly. You can see that across all of the creatives, there's not like a sophisticated, it looks like they're more focused on each collection, each product has their own look and feel, which I really like about their ads, because like this one here, the hot rod has a kind of cool, old school newspaper look, while this one right here looks like almost like an Apple ad, very simple, very colorful, tech focus, but they swap in different brand feels, looks, etc. And that will resonate with different customers, especially with an Andromeda ad strategy here. Heritage edition, you can see this looks more old school. And then rings for men, pretty straightforward. They show the different types of rings as well as the different sizes as well. On this side, they're doing a bunch of UGC as well as collaborating with MKBHD, Marcus Brownlee, for that influencer creator edge. So they have tons and tons of ads. Let's break down some of them here.
There's no way they did this. Watch this. It just works. No bulk, no fight in the pocket. It actually just slides in like a normal slim wallet. This is the Ridge wallet from the 90s capsule. The chain and D-ring come in the box, so you can wear it like this or take it off completely. But either way, the wallet itself stays slim, secure, and comfortable in your pocket while holding all my.
So really cool ad, pretty organic UGC. Honestly, like some of these clips might be AI. I'm honestly not even 100% sure. It's getting to the point where some AI content is looking as good as a really organic ad. They show this guy how it works, fits right in the pocket, talking about the different collection, good showing of the different products here. There's no way they did this.
If you like gear that actually does something, it doesn't just look cool, this is worth checking out. No bulk, no.
Oh, so it looks like this product specifically does come with that chain thing, right? So it might be yeah, it does. So this is kind of a new look, new feel for the Ridge wallet. Usually they didn't have this chain. Now this collection has a chain where you can hook it onto your jeans. They're showing different creators with product, same idea.
What's this up here?
Right, good UGC content, breaking down all the unique selling points, a lot of demonstrations, showing it in the pocket, unboxing it, right? All these little clips are extremely powerful, and you create these ads that are kind of a compilation. They really let the customer know like exactly what they're buying here.
Ridge dropped the gunmetal gray. Look at this freaking wallet. This is the nicest wallet I ever had.
Yeah, so this is more of a traditional or one of their normal wallets here, but look how organic it is. Just an unboxing, really breaking down the quality. You can see the sophistication of the product here, and he's talking about that here. Then right here, they have MKBHD creator ads. You can see.
So when I said more transparent tech, I wasn't joking. If you're older like me, you probably have way more memories of when a ton of tech was transparent, and so we should bring that back. That's why this is the new colorway for Ridge.
Super sick. So this is an amazing visual hook. You see the old school iMac. You can see like the GameCube controller, whatever the controller is. He talks about, remember when tech was transparent, and then he brings in the new Ridge wallet, which is transparent, and it kind of has that old school feel, which is super sick. And actually, this is a power bank. So I really love that visual hook, tying it back. Remember when tech was transparent? Well, now with the new Atomic Purple Ridge power bank, we achieved that. Right here,
Loser wallet, just open fine.
again, this is someone that's really trusted in the space, and he's talking about their Ridge Find My iPhone feature, the wallet. He's talking about the Ridge Find My connector. So it's a little product that you put in your wallet. It's an amazing upsell that they have. And he talks about exactly how it all works. Again, appealing to authority with this ad, great visuals. And then let's go this one.
This is the perfect pair for your iPhone, and it replaces 3 different chargers. So when I travel, I don't pack extra cables, I don't have to pack extra bricks. This covers my phone, my watch, and anything USB Type-C.
Again, great demonstration. They're showing it replaces 3 different charges all in one. This product honestly markets itself. It's a great product, and it's easy to advertise because it has so many different unique features.
Introducing the Ridge Power Bank with 5-in-1 charging, MagSafe connectivity, Apple Watch compatible.
Super simple animation that communicates everything that you have to do with a tech product like this. I think this is really solid. So notice how much diversity that they have in their advertising, from stills to video to UGC creators, influencers communicating their brand. Like, a brand at this scale must do everything possible to bring down their new customer acquisition costs and maximize AOV. And that's why this brand has been in the game for so long. So if you enjoyed this video, I'll leave a link down below to this mural board where you can grab it yourself. You can gain some inspiration, look through it, see what you can improve with your brand from this mural board. Now, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If your e-commerce brand is doing over $100,000 a month, I would like to personally audit your brand to build out a core growth roadmap. We help brands scale from a holistic point of view, understanding their meta ads, their Google ads, their retention marketing, their creative, their landing pages, and tie it into one cohesive system. If you're under 100K a month, we have our Forge program, which is our Done With You consulting program, where we work with brands to help build out these systems to get them to that $1 million mark. If you're interested, I'll leave a link down below. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.